may have been wondering where the videos have been for the last couple of months. Well, you know, the electrical, the mechanical, the AC stuff, it takes a minute, and I didn't think y'all would want to watch them just pulling trunk work after trunk work and electrical cable after electrical cables. So it's been a little bit quiet here at the Burn Down Mansion. We thought we'd do some cleanup, cut back some trees. We got a lot of limbs hanging loose. We got some limbs that don't even make sense. They're like split and all kinds of stuff. I got trees just dropping limbs every other minute. And so we thought it'd be a great time to do a little bit of yard work. Little did we know a little yard work would turn into this.
At the next light, turn right.
Thanks, Siri. Here's a new one. It's day 94, and I'm not walking down my path. We got a busy day today, cutting down tree limbs that are rotten, bad, or just way too big and looking too heavy and risking some danger to cars and houses and all that fun stuff. So I'm on my way to pick up a lift, 35-foot boom lift that's towable.
We'll pull chains on until we have to.
All right, so we got these bad boys up here that's going all the way over the road, the driveway. Don't have a problem in the storms and things. Got my lift, gonna unhook that bad boy, and we're gonna just work our way down and just lift it up. And then anything like that that's just massively hanging out by itself and literally putting all that weight on the tree over there, again, that's just gonna come down at some point. So we're gonna try and thin that back out. Uh-oh, we're losing John. He's in there somewhere. Dude, that just missed the fence, dude. Oh!
So they are going to be pulling the branch with the lawnmower.
Hey, don't go anywhere just yet, because even though we're doing a whole lot of trees, yes, that was the police that you saw at the beginning of this video, and you're gonna find out why they came to visit a little bit later. Okay, Mr. John is there. And this whole thing.
He's already popping.
I hear it. Here we go, here we go. You gonna be okay up there, dude? Is it gonna flick back on you? You need to notch the front, or? You're doing great, John. It's all going to be okay. Oh yeah, oh she's going. She's going.
Oh, that almost came back.
Dude. So let's talk about the dead tree for a minute. Yes, it was pretty much dead and it's a monster, and we noticed that there was a cable going from one side to the other because the tree had grown in like a V shape. So we wanted to make sure that we cut that bad boy out before we started trimming branches and whatever else. What we didn't know is there was a second cable higher up that we couldn't see. Yeah, didn't quite drop the way we wanted. So we thought this might take a day or two. We rented the lift and we figured, man, we'll knock this out in one day, no worries. Well, that didn't happen. Everything just seems to take longer than it should. I guess because there's just so much of it. Thankfully, we had the lift for the whole weekend, but holy moly, I mean, we got our money's worth out of it. And then, as if that wasn't bad enough, about halfway through day one, I'm cranking the handle and it just snaps clean off. And I needed the crank to get it on and off the ball hitch. So then we couldn't get it on and off the ball hitch easily. And the thing weighed an absolute ton. So I think we probably would have got it done in a day if we hadn't had to literally like leverage and pull and yank and whatever else every time we wanted to move the lift and get the truck unhitched. I mean, it literally took like 20, 30 minutes every time we wanted to move it. And we were moving it like every 5 or 10 minutes. So that was a real pain. It's officially golden hour, and this is our last trim of the night. Here's my man John. Here we go. They're actually growing over each other, and the one on the right is split down the middle. I think it's been struck by lightning, but here she comes, and she's gonna be a doozy. Okay, we really don't need to lose any more fence. Already have a hole in my fence here. We've already fixed a fence panel the other day. We promise we know what we're doing. Oh, well, you didn't lose the whole fence. Look at that. Split down the whole tree. I told you it was dead. This is what we were talking about. Look at that. Like, this sucker was going to fall down. Literally, completely split. And then as you get over here, they were growing over each other, crisscrossed. It was basically like pulling on it. And they both would have come down.
What are you doing? Are you stuck now? Oh, smart boy. Come on.
Then comes the wood chipper, and I thought, okay, I got a lot of branches. I know it's going to take a minute. I'm going to rent it for the whole weekend. I'm going to pick it up Friday. We're going to go at it Friday afternoon, Friday night. Make sure the weather's clear, and then we've still got all Saturday and all Sunday to get all this chipping done. So we start chipping Friday night. Well, actually, it really went wrong when I went to pick the wood chipper up, and the guy says, it's not ready because there's a leak on it that we need to fix. So I'm sitting there waiting, and about an hour later, the guy comes out and says, all right, all is well, everything's good to go, we fixed it. I get home, I do some test chipping, and it jams within like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Can't get it out. I call them up. Thankfully, they've got like 24/7 help. So Saturday morning at 7 a.m, the guy's out here trying to figure out what's going wrong. It's day 102 here at the burned down mansion, and check this out. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. maybe 7:30. We've been wood chipping in my wood chipper bus, so I've got the guy from Sunbelt Rentals over there, fixing that bad boy, because we've got a whole lot more stuff to chip. But we burned a fire a few days ago. It was smouldering all day. It's been like 2 or 3 days that it's been out. And so I came to the fire pit this morning, and I was going to start cleaning it out when I realized it was still hot in there with all the embers. So I threw a few twigs in it, and look what happened. Literally, no, I didn't light it. I didn't do anything. Some of you may be like, Mike, of course that's the case. How do you not know that? But I didn't know. Now I know. So I've learned something new, and it's literally like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I feel like it's a special day today. Well, the leak wasn't fixed. It had carried on leaking hydraulic fluid. So it lost its power, I guess, so its pressure. Then he tells me there's like a couple of other things wrong with it. The teeth are dull on the whatever blade that feeds the stuff in. And I'm thinking, dude, have you seen how much stuff I got to chip? We made it work, but it took us 2 whole days with that chipper. I think it would have been quicker if we'd had sharp blades, because it did jam every now and again. It was a bit of a pain, and holy moly, it was loud. I mean, me and Troy are still getting PTSD every time we hear it on the video while we're editing for you guys to watch. It's just like, oh, Donnie, I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Come on, come back to daddy. Come on. See? Even the cat's got PTSD. We made it happen, and we have mountains of mulch all around the property that Zach is still moving. And it's weeks later that we're recording this, and it's still not done. So we just got home. So last night we got home late, about 9:30, 9:45, and there's a car parked out front facing my driveway, and he puts his hazard lights on as we're approaching the house for me to like drive around. Well, then we drive up the drive, and so we park up, and then these guys decide they're going to turn around real slow and drive off, and as they're driving off they turn around like looking back at us. So it seemed as though they were looking at the house. When we come home tonight, it's about 9:30. We went in the house, because we always do, to walk through, lock the doors, and we're pretty sure we heard some sounds or something upstairs, someone talking.
Definitely something upstairs.
So the siren you can hear is police on the way. So I've just checked the attic. No signs of anybody up there. Looking at all the electrical boxes, but I still see all the supplies. I don't know if any electrical cables been stolen. But I don't see anybody. I mean, I don't know what was upstairs, so I wouldn't know if something had gone on or not. I checked the attic, just having a look up there as well, but I don't see anything. I mean, I wouldn't. So that was a busy few weekends for us here. And we actually had a visitor from Knoxville again. My man Mike came to pick up a few more things. You're going to see that in an upcoming video. And then we're going to start getting on with the fun stuff. Drywall going in. Okay, I already have it. If you wanted to see some behind the scenes, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at RealMikeThacker, and then you will see glimpses of it. But we're going to show you the whole production. And I got to tell you, the house looks amazing. It really does. Hey, do me a favor, if you're watching along with this, and you're interested in the house and the progress, you can follow me on Instagram at RealMikeThacker. You can get some behind the scenes there. You can even message me and ask me a question. But dude, don't be that guy and drive up my driveway, walk in the house, start talking to the kids. That stuff's not cool, all right? We don't want to keep having issues and problems. So, just help me out and keep it classy. Till next time, peeps.